One stop. One stop science shop. Hello everyone, I'm Mercy and welcome to the place where we try to answer all your science-related questions. It's the one-stop science shop. Let's see what's the question for today. It's Hannah from Kuala Lumpur. She wants to know what's the best way to remember all the colors in the rainbow. A rainbow? That's good. Well, time for me to get thinking. A rainbow has 7 colors. VipGear helps me to remember all the colors in the rainbow every time. I'm gonna show you one right here. Were you able to see all the 7 colors? Well, I did. Well, I got my personal rainbow in here and I can take it everywhere I want. You must be wondering how I managed to trap it. This device is a kaleidoscope and it reflects light into its various colors. To make your own kaleidoscope, let me show you what you need. Cardboard tube, tape, scissors, 3 strips of mirror, paintbrush and paint in different colors, sparkly sequins, a paper peephole, a rainbow peephole. Take the cardboard tube and paint it whatever color you want. I've painted mine black. Let me put some finishing touches. While I let it dry, let's work with the mirror strips. Now take the mirror strips, put them down, make sure the shiny surface is facing downwards. And tape the mirror pieces 2 at a time. We have to leave a gap because the mirrors have to fold into a prism. I'm gonna tape them together by folding them and carefully gluing them together. So this is the prism that you get when you tape all the 3 pieces of mirror together. When the cardboard tube is dry, we're gonna take the paper peephole and put it through the tube. This is where I can see my rainbow through. Carefully insert the glass prism into the tube and the rainbow peephole, filled with sparkly sequins, goes in here. Now look through the peephole at the light source, rotating it slowly. You will see your personal rainbow. Let me show you what you need again. Cardboard tubes, tape, scissors, 3 strips of mirror, paintbrush, paints in different color, sparkly sequins, paper peephole, rainbow peephole. I love fiddling with a kaleidoscope because it gives me a different color combination every time. I wish I could look at the stars with it and see how it breaks down their light. What I can do is build a solar system model and view it with its help. Great! I see there is someone who can help me build my model. Let's find out who it is.
Wow, this is amazing.
Hey there!
Hi.
Come on in. Welcome to the one-stop science shop.
Thank you.
My name is Mercy. What's yours?
I'm Kiara.
What grade are you in then?
I'm in 6th grade.
What brings you here today?
My grandma told me a story that a demon eats up the moon and the sun during the eclipse. And I know it's not really true, so I want to find the actual science behind it.
That's a cute story. I've heard that one before. And there was this girl who also heard the same story. And then she went on to do something about it. You want to know what she did?
Yeah, sure.
Let's have a look.
This is Wang Zhenyi, famous scientist, poetess, and all-round brave woman. Wang was born in 1768 CE in China at a time when women who were keen on learning were not always appreciated and certainly not encouraged. Her family thought differently though. Her grandfather taught her astronomy, her grandmother poetry, and her father taught her medicine, geography, and mathematics. To escape the various regional wars, the family often moved from city to city, and her only constant companions were her books. When Zhenyi was 18, she made friends with a group of female scholars in Jiangning and started learning more advanced astronomy and mathematics. Like most women of that time, Zhenyi was married off at an early age, but education was always her first true love. Almost entirely self-taught, she was keen to make learning accessible to common people and so started simplifying mathematics and science for them. In trying to simplify the concept of gravity, Zhenyi created a demonstration in her home. It was a model of the solar system which she moved physically to demonstrate the planetary movements, eclipses and equinoxes. After consulting astronomical records, she measured and arranged several objects to mimic the conditions of an eclipse. A round table in the center as Earth, a lamp standing in for the Sun, and a mirror for the Moon. By moving them precisely to reflect the way the Moon and the Sun moved in the sky, she showed that lunar eclipses happen when the Moon passes into the Earth's shadow. In an age when most people thought an eclipse was a sure sign that a monster or angry god had eaten the Sun and the Moon, Wang Zhenyi quietly wrote a book where she explained what was actually happening. Tragically, she died at the young age of 29. In honor of her contribution to astronomy, a crater on the Venus, the planet Venus, is named after her.
That was a really interesting story.
That gives me an idea. Why don't we make a model of our own so you can tell your story better?
That would be great.
Let's see what we got in the one-stop science box. Here you go.
What are these?
They're styrofoam balls. We have paint, a ball of water,
Skewers. A palette. Brushes.
scissors,
And a pen.
and a bit of chart paper. Keep some tissues handy, and this is our mat. Let me get rid of this and let's get started. And the mat. We also need a piece of styrofoam, which we need later, and I've made it earlier. So we'll take the biggest styrofoam ball.
And let me guess, is that the sun?
Right. Now we need a skewer. And we pierce it through. Let's put it... Okay. So what color should we paint the sun?
Yellow.
Right. Would you like to help me paint it?
Yeah, sure.
A brush. Once the color is yellow and nicely uniform, our sun is ready. I think I'm gonna move our finished sun to the other end so that we can work on the other ones. What should we paint now?
Mercury.
Okay.
Mercury would be,
Slightly dark.
yeah, maybe a grayish color.
Okay, let's mix white. To go. Let's place it close to the sun. Let's pick one that's the right size for Venus. I think our Venus looks all right. What should we do next?
Earth.
Looks good. What do you think we should do next?
Mars. What about Saturn?
You know Saturn has something special.
It's rings.
Right. We have to find an empty cup which fits our planet. Put an empty cup in the middle of the chart paper and trace out the outer ring. Now we're not going to cut along the line. We'll cut maybe 5 centimeters. I'll hold it. And cut out the inside. There we go. Should we try it on for size? Perfect. I think our Saturn is ready. What should we do next?
Jupiter.
All right. And some final touch. What do you want to paint at this time?
What about Uranus?
And what color do you want to use?
A dark blue.
You can add a little white to make it whiter.
Okay.
We have Neptune left. Maybe we can play with some brown.
We can paint blue and then we can add brown spots.
All right, let's do that. We're painting it blue because the planet Neptune, it appears blue because of the presence of methane gas.
What about Pluto?
Well, Pluto is no longer considered a planet.
Well, I think our solar system is complete and it's in right order.
Right.
Well, we have the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Our complete solar system.
So Kiara, now you can use a torch and shine some light on planet Earth from the sun and tell the story of how the eclipse really works.
That'll be great.
Go right ahead and make your own mini solar system at home. Have a look at what you need.
Styrofoam ball, paint, ball of water, skewer, palette, brushes, scissors, pen, crack paper, mat.
Kiara, I hope you had fun.
I had a lot of fun.
Well, that's great to hear. Well, you can take this home and tell the correct story of a solar eclipse.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. I hope to see you again so that we can discuss more science-related questions at the One Stop Science Shop.